Hi, this is CK at CK Education, and today I want to talk about getting results. Getting results in general, but just getting results in school specifically, SAT and other academic endeavors, okay? But here's the general thing. If you're working very, very hard, you know people like that, maybe you've done that, you work very hard, you work a lot of hours, you studied many hours, you read many, many pages, you've done many, many problems, but you're just not getting results. So what's the problem? I thought that if I worked hard enough, I would get results. And I've experienced this too. When I was in college, my first year of college, I was really struggling. It was so hard. And so what I did was I decided one day, enough of this. I'm going to do well in this physics test. And so I sat down for literally 8 to 9 hours. I just sat. I only left my seat to go to the bathroom and get something to eat, okay? But I sat and I studied and I studied and I studied and I did problem after problem and I highlighted, I underlined, I took notes. And I really spent a lot of time, worked very hard to do well on this physics test. And I studied very, very hard, spent a lot of time, and I went in the next day and I got a D. D as in dog, okay? I got a D. That was not good. So what happened? I worked so hard. How come I didn't get the result? I worked so hard. I put in so many hours. There's so many problems. And you might say the same thing. That's what you did for SAT. That's what you did for a physics test. That's what you did for whatever. What I learned was it is very possible to work hard and spend a lot of time and do a lot of things, but be working on the wrong things. Maybe I was working on the wrong problems. Maybe I was studying the wrong things. Maybe I was studying things that were not going to be on the test. And subsequently after that, I learned what this professor tested on. I learned how to study. I learned what to study. I was much more efficient. And what it used to take like 8 hours for me to do, I would study for 2 hours and get a much better grade because I learned how to study. I learned what to study, and it didn't take me as much time. And so often what happens is if you're working very hard, you're spending a lot of time, you're doing a lot of problems, a lot of repetition, but you're just not getting there. You're not getting the results. You're not getting the higher grade. You're not getting the higher score. It's probably you're working on the wrong thing. You're working on the wrong thing, okay? And so it's very possible, isn't it, to work hard and not get results, to work on the wrong things very hard. It's like a car that's in the snow or in the mud and just spinning its wheels. It's working really hard. It's going very fast. If you look at the speedometer, but it's not going anywhere. It's still stuck in the same spot, right? It's very possible. There are people in life, right, who work very, very hard, who work a lot of hours, but just don't make a lot of money. And then there are people who don't work as many hours. They make more money. Or people work the same amount of hours, and this person makes 3 times what this person makes because they're working on different things. So to get results, you have to not just work hard, you have to work on the right things. I often tell my students, if you want results on SAT, it's not enough just to work hard. Just do a lot of problems. Just do a lot of repetition only. Just keep going on the prep books and just keep doing problems. That doesn't usually get you there. For the vast majority of students, that doesn't work. So I always tell my students, my job is to teach you the right things, the right methods, and your job is to master those methods. Practice, 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 work very hard to master them. And if you put those things together, then you're going to get results. So it's not about just working hard. It's about working hard on the right things. And this is the problem. A lot of people don't know, first of all, what the right thing is. And so they're working on the wrong things. Therefore, they're working hard but not getting results. So if you're working hard and not getting results, take a look back at what you're doing, and probably what you are doing, the way you're doing it, is probably not the right thing. You're working on the wrong things. You got to find out what the right thing is, and you got to work on those things. Okay? I'm CK at CK Education. Thanks for watching, and until my next video, I hope you stay well.